If you're interested in Australian skilled migration, I told you guys recently that Australia have about different types of immigration pathway, but today I'm focusing on skilled migration. Number one thing you need to know about skilled migration is that there are terminologies that you need to be hearing right now. Number one, you need to make sure that your occupation is in the Australian skilled occupation list, the ones you guys call shortage list for other countries. Number two is that even if your skill is in the occupation list, you need to be able to ascertain if you are able to actually do what we call a skill assessment. Now, the skill assessment is the second part of it, where your professional experience, where your professional education, it will be validated and being evaluated based on the Australian standard. So from there, you can now move to what we call expression of interest. Now, I normally tell people, when you get a positive skill assessment, you move to what we call expression of interest. Expression of interest is actually a point-based system because the Australian skilled migration is a point-based system. For instance, you can have maybe as a medical lab scientist or as probably an accountant, you can have your points asking you that you must have at least 70 points for you to be able to qualify and be considered to be invited to apply for a visa. Now, they can even tell you, say, some states will tell you, oh, we will be looking for maybe 80 points for maybe, let's say, if you are probably an insurance agent or something. It depends on the one that you'll be looking out for. But the most important thing I want to send a message to you now is that it is a point-based system. Now, listen attentively. When it comes to expression of interest, you need to be able to enter exactly correct information. Now, don't forget, whatever have to do with this process, anything you enter into your expression of interest when it comes to Australian migration, one of the things that you will notice is that once they lock it in and give you an invitation based on the information you provided, you must show proof for every information that is on that list. Yes, I mean it. You must show proof for every information that you have provided. You will show validation for it and you're going to show proof for it. So in essence, if you don't have the evidence of any information that you're about to share, don't share it. Because the moment they give you an expression of interest and invite you, a state invite you to apply for visa, and actually you're not able to back up everything you've written down in your expression of interest by an evidence, then you cannot proceed further. Now, the next stage is that once you're being invited by an Australian state, the next stage is that you're going to be preparing to be able to apply for your visa. Now, listen attentively. During your visa time, you're going to provide all the evidences of what you're claiming to have, your years of experience, your professional interest, all of that. You're going to provide those evidences. Number two is that you realize that you do what we call biometric, actually also do what we call character check, and then you have to also do what we call health assessment. Very important. Most people joke with their health assessment and their character checks when it comes to Australian migration. The fact that you even got an EOI does not guarantee you will get an Australian visa. However, there are 70% chances to get a visa when you get expression of interest. Hence, that's why people are always happy when they get it. Now, my voice may be loud right now, but I'm sounding it as a warning to you that provide accurate information when you're filling in your expression of interest. Very, very important, because most people provide an expression of interest, and when they are being given an invitation by an Australian state to apply for visa, they start playing around, gambling around, and saying, oh, had I know, I wouldn't have put this kind of thing. Now, I have to wait again. It takes time. So that's why you don't joke with it. Now, the last part I said is your visa application, where you have your biometrics and where you have what you call your character check. Your character check is important. Please be a good citizen where you are, whichever country you are. Be a good citizen, because by the time you're asking for a police clearance in your country and probably you have been involved in a crime or something, you are going to be denied your visa. Don't think about it. Also, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Especially all this one gallivanting all everywhere, because your health is important. There are some terminal diseases that may not be accepted here. I mean it. They're gonna be able to review you on some certain condition. They might tell you, okay, it doesn't matter, but listen to me. I'm not your agent. I'm just somebody that is in the wilderness crying out loud, saying to you, be careful with Australian migration. Anyway, I'm just joking anyway. Please, guys, make sure you watch this video again and again and pinpoint what I picked up. Take care of yourself, guys. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Odogwu Parara.